Hi guys, welcome to video 3 for Algebra 2. We are multiplying polynomials and monomials today, okay? So let's start by first remembering what monomials and polynomials mean. One term, many terms, okay? So a monomial is also a polynomial. It's just a sub-description, okay? So our example, we're gonna use an area model, and then I'm gonna show you one without the area model, so you can do whatever you feel most comfortable with, okay? So we'll start with 4 times x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, there's our monomial, our one term, and our polynomial, many terms. Okay, so first of all, we'll go 4 times x squared, which is 4x squared. And then 4 times 3x would be 12x. And 4 times 2, which is 8. So our answer is 4x squared plus 12x plus 8. Okay, so when we just have one term times the many, it's pretty simple, especially when that first term doesn't have any variables. Remember that when you are multiplying variables, if they have an exponent, you're adding those exponents, okay? So for example, if you had 2x squared times 3x squared, you'd end up with 6x to the fourth. Okay, because when we multiply the variables, we add the exponents. Okay, so remember that for our next one that we do. I'm going to erase this. The next one, I'm not going to use the area model. I just wanted to show you that option that you have to do it that way. Okay. So our next example, we're going to do one more where our monomial has has a variable with an exponent, so I can show you the adding of the exponents when we multiply the variables. And then we're going to do another example with negative terms, so you can see when you're multiplying positive or negative how that changes your answer. Okay? So the first one is 7x squared times 3x squared plus 8x plus 7. Okay, so I want to make it a good angle for you guys. I don't know if that's the best one. So instead of using the area model, this time you really just have to know that you're distributing essentially. So that 7x squared gets multiplied by each term and thus creates your new polynomial. So 7x squared times 3x squared, so 7 times 3 is 21. X squared times x squared is x to the fourth. Okay? So that one's done. Plus, because they're both positive, 7x squared times 8x is going to be 56x cubed, because now I have 3 x's. Okay? And 7x squared times 7 is going to be 49x squared. Okay, because there's no variable or exponent there, so you just hang on to the one that you had. So there's our answer. And if your problem is written in standard form, then your answer comes out in standard form. If it did not come out in this order, you do need to put it in standard form. Okay, which means that the term with the highest power goes first, and then so on down the line from there, greatest to least. Okay, so that is when all of our terms in our polynomials are positive. This next one is going to be when you have some negative terms, okay? So our next example is 3c to the fourth. I'm purposely using lots of different variables so that you can see that no matter what variable it is, it's all the same. Okay, so 3c to the fourth times c to the fourth minus 4c plus 3. Yes. Okay, so again, we're just distributing our monomial to our polynomial. Okay, we're going to go into binomials and polynomials being multiplied by polynomials on Thursday's video. So that's when we have more than one term over here multiplying with more than one term over here. So it gets a little more complicated. But this is going to be our first step, and it's once we have this establish in our brains, the next one will be pretty easy, okay? So here we have 3c to the 4th times c to the 4th. So that's going to be 3c to the 8th. And then we have 3c, so that one's done. 3c to the 4th times negative 4c. So 3 times negative 4 is going to be negative 12. So minus 12c to the 5th, right? Because there's 4 here and 1 there, right? And then that one's done. And 3c to the 4th times 3 is going to be positive because they're both positive. 3 times 3 is 9, c to the 4th. Okay, and that one is already in standard form for you because the problem was set up that way. So if you have any questions about that, email me. If you need to go back and watch the video, you can. I'm going to put up your assignment. Close. And so grab a paper and a pencil, write it down, pause here so that you can write down the problems. If you're not sure what they say, let me know. I tried to write pretty clear though. I messed up on my spacing between 3 and 4, sorry. Okay, so you wrote those down. Remember that you're going to show me that assignment on Zoom on Friday, or you can take a picture and email it to me, and you will get put in the drawing for completing our assignments, and you might win a prize. Remember, my office hours are Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 for math questions, at noon for social time. Email me if you have questions or need anything, and otherwise I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, bye.